Podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. Hi guys, let's start the brief.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The sprinters will certainly have dissected and analysed the route in order to work out the scenario for this stage, but they'd better beware. If everything does point towards a mass sprint finish, the roads exposed to the wind on the approaches to Tra could provide some surprises.
He's attacking! He's already among the most combative. Both puncher and rouleur, he can rely on his pace if he reaches the finish in a small group. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favor a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway.
Here's a pure rouleur. Make sure you don't leave him alone up front. It will be difficult to catch him, and it's better for him to finish on his own. He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. To target the overall standing, do not strain yourself during flat stages in order to keep the maximum in reserve for when the mountains come around. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. The head of the virtual overall standings is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long. You are 2 kilometers from the top. Here's the positions over the last climb. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead, probably with their eye on the overall standings. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead, probably with their eye on the overall standings.
The first 15 in the intermediate sprint score points for the green jersey. The first will pocket 20 extra points.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
The breakaway is losing ground.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. He launched the mountain sprint. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it. teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton. You have 30 seconds lead. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us. Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Only 5 kilometers left before the name of today's winner is known. Given the race profile, it is more than likely to be a sprinter who writes his name in the annals.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint. Okay, we'll relay flat out. Okay, we'll consume a feed.
The red pennant, and the sprint is on.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the visual one stage. Congratulations to him. He managed to maneuver perfectly to snatch this victory. He can savor this moment. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. Hi guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. Don't get caught out. We can win if there's a bunched finish, and it's a chance we can't miss. Come on. Today, it's ours. Have a good stage, guys.
Hello and welcome to all. The generally flat route should lend itself to a battle between sprinters for the stage victory. However, the peloton may be hit by crosswinds, which could see the idea of borders being hatched, some teams being perfectly able to exploit this type of situation.
Things are livening up at the head of the peloton. Here's a pure rouleur. Make sure you don't leave him alone up front. It will be difficult to catch him, and it's better for him to finish on his own.
When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favor a mass sprint, and the rider from the team is present in the breakaway. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground.
Watch out, guys, because in 10 or so kilometers, the roads will be wide open and the wind could have its say. Stay well up front to avoid being caught by a bordure. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings. He is no longer the provisional yellow jersey. Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up. If you continue at this rate, you'll explode.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. Change at the top of the provisional general standings. The leader's team will have to make its mark. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
15 kilometers from the finish. The peloton is in pretty good control of the situation and should soon catch up with the breakaway riders. We should witness a mass sprint.
Allez, on y va. Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Another 5 kilometers. The sprinters' teams are putting the peloton along at very high speed.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint. Okay, we'll consume a feed. Okay, we'll attack.
Last kilometre for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the finishing line. Here is the winner of the Trois Nuits Sejam stage. Congratulations to him. He managed to maneuver perfectly to snatch this victory. He can savor this moment. He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. It is a moment that he soon won't forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more.
Grandissima vittoria!
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win.